Hello everyone, looking forward to Miami this week. The weather's a bit dodgy at the start, but we're analysing the draw from the seedlings perspective. So here's an insight into the projected pathways for Janice Tjen and Alex Eala. So we'll start with Janice Tjen as she's going to open the event in round one. She arrives in Miami for the first time in her career. After a great end to the 2025 season, Janice Tjen is now ranked number 38 in the world. Direct entry into this event. With no ranking points to defend, she has a free run and could surprise. The draw has certainly given her a chance. In round one, she plays Yulia Putinseva from Kazakhstan. Currently ranked number 72, this is very much an opponent that Tjen can and should beat, especially given the fast courts of Miami. Although this is the same hard surface as Indian Wells, it's significantly faster. So this week, players that enjoy playing in fast conditions will excel, and Janice Tjen certainly likes fast conditions. Her opponent at 31 years of age, Putinseva, has been on tour for a considerable amount of time. She's an experienced player and has indeed played some great tennis as recently as 2024. But last season was very different. For the first time in 8 seasons, Yulia Putinseva lost more matches than she won. At just 48%, her win percentage for a top player was very low and saw her ranking drop as a result, from being inside the top 32 in the world to outside the top 70. The main reason for this is her service stats and her vulnerability to the aggressive return game that's now commonplace amongst WTA players. She's currently winning only 55% of points on her serve. Janice Tjen is over 5% points higher than that. She's over 60%. Putinseva's serve lacks penetration, and even when she gets her first serve in, she's only winning 59% of these points. Compare that to Janice Tjen. She's winning over 68% of first serve points. That's nearly 10% difference. And the very best in the world, as we know, are over 70%. Putinseva misses her first serve and has to rely on her second serve. The amount of points she wins drops again to just 43% of those points. Tjen is closer to 50%. Yesterday, in comparison, the very best player in the world, Aryna Sabalenka, was winning over 70% of her second serve points in the final set in Indian Wells in the final. Yulia Putinseva is not going to get any help from the Miami surface. Her serve is going to be under even more threat, and she's very likely to be broken more times than Janice Tjen in this matchup. In Yulia Putinseva's recent defeat to another young player, Iva Jovic, in the Australian Open, Jovic really dominated her service games. Putinseva couldn't cope at all. She won only 27% of her first service points and 35% on second serve. They're very low percentages. Jovic really took advantage of hitting aggressive returns, which Putinseva could not cope with. His forehand will be a big weapon on return. You'll see her running around her backhand and trying to bring that forehand into play. On average, Putinseva is hitting winners less than 10% of her matches, while her error count is closer to 20%. A lot more unforced errors than winners. Janice Tjen's ratio is much closer. The gap between her winners and her error count is only 3 to 4%. She's hitting winners over 14% of the time, and her unforced errors only 18% of the time. When you factor in the court surface, which will reduce the time Putinseva has to react to her opponent's shots, then this is a match that Tjen enters as a clear favourite. In short, if Janice Tjen plays average to well, then she will win. Putinseva would have to play very well and hope Tjen plays poorly to have any chance. Looking beyond round one, then Janice Tjen fans can be very excited at the likely prospect of meeting world number 2 and current Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina. She is drawn to play the Kazakhstan if she beats Putinseva. She's one win away from a mouth-watering tie with one of the best players in the world. What an experience this would be. Let's hope Janice Tjen can win her match on Wednesday so that Friday becomes a very special occasion for her. Obviously, all these expected days of play are subject to the weather, which looks to be settling down by the end of the week, but there'll certainly be some adjustments before Friday. It's going to be a very exciting time in Miami for Siebling fans, one I'm really looking forward to. Fingers crossed the weather holds, and hopefully what I have predicted there in terms of the first matches and who the Sieblings are going to play will result in Janice Tjen playing Elena Rybakina in the second round and Alex Eala winning her first match in round 2, going on to play Iga Swiatek in round 3. Then we can look forward to really another great weekend where there will be the potential of further wins for the Southeast Asian tennis superstars.